Arsenal canter to easy win as Swansea concede 2 costly own goals. Premier League, Swansea 0-4 Arsenal full time. Arsenal canter to easy win as Swansea concede 2 costly own goals. Arsenal's Alexis Sanchez and Olivier Giroud celebrate an own goal by Swansea's Jack Cork. Arsenal are not the sort of team that need a helping hand, but Swansea were more than happy to oblige on an afternoon when Paul Clement saw with his own eyes just how big a job he has taken on. The Swansea head coach's first league game in charge ended in humiliating fashion as Arsenal, aided by 2 own goals and an assist from Wayne Routledge, cantered to an emphatic victory. It was almost comical at times as Swansea, so woeful defensively all season, pressed the self-destruct button again and again. Competitive before the interval and unfortunate to fall behind to Olivier Giroud's 5th goal in as many matches, Swansea totally lost their way in the second half as it turned into an exercise in damage limitation for the Premier League's bottom club. Jack Cork was the first Swansea player to put through his own net, inadvertently deflecting Alexis Sanchez' shot over the head of Łukasz Fabianski. Kyle Naughton then followed suit, this time from Iwobi's cross, and Arsenal added a 4th in the 73rd minute when Alexis Sanchez dispatched a volley that had been teed up for him by Routledge. The good news for Swansea is that Arsenal stopped there. The bad news is that their next game is away at Liverpool. As strange as it sounds given the scoreline, Arsenal had actually started slowly, unable to get into any rhythm as Swansea pressed high up the pitch, denying the visitors the time and space to impose their passing game. Jack Cork and Ki Sung-young were snapping into tackles in the center of the pitch as Clement stood on the edge of the technical area, clapped his hands in approval. There was little cohesion about Arsenal's play during those early moments, and it took Arsene Wenger's side 28 minutes to register an attempt on goal, when Sanchez stepped inside Naughton and drilled a low shot that Fabianski saved at his near post. Yet everything came together for Arsenal 9 minutes later when Swansea's defensive frailties were once again exposed. Nathan Dyer carelessly gave the ball away and suddenly Swansea were wide open as Arsenal broke away. Aaron Ramsey escaped on the right flank and delivered a low cross that just evaded Giroud, who ended up in the back of the net trying but failing to get a touch. Sanchez retrieved the ball the other side and picked out the unmarked Mesut Ozil, whose downward header struck Alfie Mawson and fell invitingly for Giroud to turn home. The goal felt a little harsh on Swansea, who had more than matched Arsenal up until that stage and created a couple of goal-scoring opportunities without ever looking that threatening. Naughton's angled drive forced Piotr Cech into a scrambled save, and moments later Gylfi Sigurdsson wasted a reasonable chance when he shot over from the edge of the area. The main talking point of the first half surrounded an incident in the 44th minute, when Ki went down in the area as Laurent Koscielny dangled a leg. The first instinct when Mike Jones blew his whistle was that a penalty had been given, but instead the referee showed Ki a yellow card for diving. It was not an easy call, and even with the benefit of several replays it was difficult to be absolutely sure whether Jones got the decision right. What was not in doubt, however, was that Arsenal looked like a different team at the start of the second half, to the point that it was no surprise when they doubled their lead. Ramsey, beautifully set up by Sanchez, should have made it 2-0 in the 53rd minute, but Fabianski saved with his legs. Little more than 60 seconds later Alexis Sanchez' shot took a huge deflection off Cork and looped over the head of the stranded Fabianski. There was a sense of déjà vu about Arsenal's third. Iwobi, released by Ozil in the inside left channel, got past Federico Fernandez far too easily and Naughton turned the winger's cross into his own net. It was a calamitous goal to concede, once again, and there was another to follow. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, running onto Iwobi's pass, cut the ball back, and Routledge, who was trying to intercept and prevent Ramsey from getting there first, succeeded only in laying it on a plate for Sanchez, who volleyed in from 8 yards.